Now I wanted to build out the relation between. V, I, R. Because these three are going to really help us in lot many ways. These three are going to help us lot many ways in all our circuits. Okay? Now no one asked me what is circuit. No.
Circuit is
So shall we discuss about 2 minutes about the basic most simple circuit? Shall we talk about simple circuit?
Yes.
Because I don't know how many of you know about a circuit. If anyone know about circuit, I will be happiest person. Anyone going to tell me? Tell me what is first you tell me what is the circuit? You know little bit about circuit? Basic circuit. I just want to know basic circuit. Because all people are saying circuit. So I just wanted to know the basic circuit.
Circuit is a electrical thing which helps in the flow of current.
Okay, very good. Next. Why don't you tell? Okay, you tell.
A circuit is a series of connecting wires.
Series of connecting wires. Wow, very good, excellent. Okay. Okay, fine. So for I can't do anything in electricity. So I have a battery here. So usually the batteries are shown like this. This voltage and this is a minus. The bigger one is
Plus.
they'll show that. Okay. And after that, I need to have here one switch so that I can control the circuit, make the circuit, break the circuit. Okay, so I have one switch.
Which can be drawn in the circle shape, also with two brackets and a dot.
Oh yeah, we can do that. But usually this is whatever you can. Olden books and all that way you can use this in a big way. So that you can understand this way. Okay, if you just press it, then the contacts get connected. This is the way you can show. Now after this, we go to the load. After this, we go to the load. The load can be resistive, or inductive, or capacitive, or all this together. We don't know. So for example, to understand the basic circuit must have a voltage source, control, and a load. Maybe bulb or resistor, whatever. Bulb is also resistive thing. Filament based bulb. Okay, so you can feel like bulb or some resistor. So bulb also consumes electrical energy, resistor also consumes electrical energy. So whatever energy is getting consumed here is going to be dissipated in the form of light and heat in the bulb. But however in resistors there is no form of light because that is only dissipating in heat. Okay? So in bulb it dissipates in two different fashion. I will tell you the relation percentage, you will feel very comfortable. So now whenever a switch is closed, the current started flowing in this loop like this. What is started flowing? What is started flowing in this loop now? Current started flowing. So we symbolically show it as I, but however we measure the current in amperes. So to measure the current in the loop, in the circuit, what is that we need there to measure the current? No, voltage meter is to check the voltage.
Amplifier.
So, what is that we need to have here in between? Ammeter. So, it is very important because we need to check the amperes current. So, it is very important for us to cut this cable because ammeters has to be put always in series. So, we have to cut that cable and then connect the ammeter. So, ammeter also will have plus minus because the cable coming from the plus must go to the ammeter to the plus. And the negative of the ammeter must return back to the negative of the battery. So now what happens is that whenever you switch on, then whatever current supposed to be into the circuit is known to you with this ammeter. So you will know how many amperes is going in the circuit with the help of ammeter. You understand? Now if you ask me any question, sir, is there any other way without even cutting we can know the amperes? Yes, of course, yes. Okay?
Yes.
How? Don't ask me now. Step by step development, okay? But in my childhood, I don't know the ideas. But I experimented, I learned to know about because self-learner, no? So I only did this way. And after that, yes, myself started thinking, oh, can't I do something without even cutting the cable and putting the ammeter there? with only voltmeter, can I measure the current? This is a question in my 6th class. Okay, my dear friends? Yes, in 7th class, I proved myself, yes. Because I understood the Ohm's law very well. So you also, even after 30 years, no much changed. That's where I am taking these classes. So what you do, take this today's homework in the mind. Tomorrow you tell me. I told you, I wanted to tell you, my dear children, every day homework is given. Today's homework also will be given. One has to complete the homework and bring it tomorrow. Okay? A very innovative homework I will give you. It's not regular. I wanted to make you all very practical. So, and also I will give you notes printed so that you can refer this material. So you don't worry, I brought some 8 books also. Okay, anyway, so this is the most simplest circuit. So now to measure the voltage, what I need to do? I need to have a voltmeter. 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 Where is the voltmeter? See, this is digital multimeter. Why I said multimeter?
Is used in
Used for both
Yes, yeah, good answer, good answer. Ramani gave me good answer. It can measure volts, amps, and also resistance R. And also it can measure some few more things also, but right now you just try to understand only volts and current and the resistance. So here is a digital multimeter. The name given to multimeter because multi-actions. Okay. So now I am just putting these probes here to measure. Okay. Okay. Now keep this probes by keeping this voltmeter in volts reading, because here is to read the voltage, here is to read the current. Okay. So you need to keep it in measuring volts. So once you keep it here and then start measuring here. Battery current positive to positive, negative to negative. Then what is the voltage it is showing? 9. Okay? Yes or no? So the voltage of the battery is now at 9 volts. Note down on your paper, V is equal to 9 volts. And then again you change this connection to ammeter. And then cut the cable and keep the positive of the circuit like this. Remove this. This is the ammeter now. Okay? Okay, yes or no?
Yes.
Now the current shown in the display is 9 amperes. So voltage, when I am trying to measure the voltage is what? And when I am trying to measure the current, how much? 9 amperes. Now how much is the resistance I have here? Okay, that is the, what is the one, based on what formula you told me, is Ohm's law. What Ohm's law says to you is nothing but, what is that? V is equal to? V is equal to IR, okay, V is equal to IR. How do I convert? If I want only R, then what is the formula?
R is equal to V by I.
V by I, R is equal to V by
I.
Okay, fine. So, I wanted to measure R in the circuit. That's where what I did with my this DMM, I found the voltage and the current, and then because of R is equal to V by I, ultimately 1 ohm has come. Suppose I don't have this kind of digital multimeter where it can measure voltage and current. I have only one voltmeter, analog one, okay, the needle one. I don't have the current meter, but I know the value of resistance. That is, suppose say, that is say 9 ohms. Suppose that R value is given to you 9 ohms. I will give you 9 ohm resistor and I will give you 9 volt battery. Then what is the current going on?
1 amp.
Who is going to tell? Tell me, Ram. The given battery voltage is 9 volt and the given resistance is 9 ohms. What is the current flowing in the circuit? 1 watt, 1 ampere or 1 volt? Sure? Okay. That is good answer. So this is the way you need to understand, okay? So meanwhile, while keep on explaining, those who haven't seen the digital multimeter, they can see it and pass it on. Because you need to know how to measure resistance, how to measure voltage, how to measure current. Likewise, this is going to help you in developing your own projects, okay? Because see, ultimate my goal is, my dear friends, those who are in my class are going to be my representatives of society in building the greatest projects. Okay? Why is that I am telling you? Today if we have a problem, we must design a problem, we must design a solution for that problem. Yes or no? then that is going to be real education, practical education, designing education, innovative education, problem solving model. We are the students going to be, okay? I tell you, I hope that day I brought my Chardam Yatra solution.
Yes, sir.
Okay. So likewise, after this camp, my students start observing the problems of the society and start developing some solutions for that. So for that, even after me, you need to know, not that you have little money and paid for this camp and came here and then, after that, you just leave the camp and you just tell your all classmates that, what a great camp, CCL, I'm into, this is not going to work out. The important point for me, the most interesting, satisfactory point for me, when you are practically doing something and your parents are calling me and telling me, my children are doing a lot of projects at home, lot of clients, they are doing a lot of, and they are missing some parts, and where do we find them, how can we supply them, and so that they will much more knowledge. If they are calling and talking to me, that they will really enjoy, okay? And I'm sure that you will develop a lot of projects, okay? Just pass on this matter and just see what are the things you have. I'm trying to show you some more things here. Now we are sure about this Ohm's law and the basic circuit. Now the basic circuit is well explained or not? You all know about the basic circuit. And what are the things are there in the basic circuits? Very important point. One voltage source and control switch and then ammeter and the resistance. And also, of course, very interestingly, can anyone tell what is else missing in the circuit? Can anyone tell? It's an important point. We have old battery, you have a switch, you have an ammeter, you have a resistance. But something else is missing to make sure that the circuit is working. What else is missing? Huh?
Voltmeter.
Tell.
Fuse.
Fuse, okay, you can have a fuse also. If you want, you can have a fuse also. This fuse is indicated like this. If you want, you can add a fuse also. Okay, no problem. Little more complicated. But in the basic circuit, you don't have to have that. But in the basic circuit, you don't even have to have the switch also.
Yes.
Why? Because we just need to close the circuit, right? So what else is missing, which I haven't explained? Without which nothing works there. Without which nothing works there.
Battery.
Battery is there, no, it's there in front of you.
If it is not there,
It is there, no?
what is the
It is there. Come on, tell me.
bulb?
Huh?
Simple bulb.
Bulb is there.
Yeah.
Electricity.
But it is there in the battery.
Connection.
Yes, connection. Who said that? Come on, boy, come on. Excellent, excellent. That is what needed, yeah. Without the connecting cables, without the connections, these are the connections from here to this, okay? From here to this, from here to this. This is the this. These connecting cables are very much important. Without the connecting wires, how can you close the circuit? So I haven't explained about the wires and the cables because that is what? That is how I develop your thinking levels. Okay, that's where I developed the think science. The science makes you think. Thank you, very good. Yes, that is connecting cables. Okay, so it means a cable connecting is also part of the basic circuit. Yes or no? How simple is that? Now, will you forget about this basic circuit? So, what are the things are there in the basic circuit? Tell me. Batteries, power source, and then resistor. It go from one direction, power source, and then maybe switch to an ammeter, or say, even this ammeter is also not required, frankly speaking. To make you understand the subject, I just brought that. To connect the circuit and make it work, do you think all things are required? Do you think all these things are required? So what is just needed in the basic circuit? Only your power source and only your load with the connecting cable. That's it. After that, that's not working. But to understand the internal things, what are the things happening, I just got all these things. Now, it's a given homework to you, my dear friends. Please, what's your name? Sadiq, one of you. Sadiq, now listen to you all. Note down these important notes like homework given, homework. Homework is what you know, because I am not explaining anything about V and I R much. You need to figure out in electricity what is V, what is I, what is R. So because that is given in the notes also, and also research on your own, on your internet, and try to understand the maximum about voltage, current and resistance. Why is that I am not explaining much here? If you do little background work toward the evening time, then you will be having a lot of doubts about those areas. I touch those points.